Yes! Let's go! Oh, wow. This is beautiful. But this is one heck of a loop to do. 28 miles. We were gonna stay at Sandstone Spring, but given what's gonna happen tomorrow, we're not gonna stay there. Last campsite had so many centipedes. It was infested with centipedes. What's up, guys? So today we are back in the Great North Mountain area, and today we're gonna do a special trip today for you guys. So today we actually put out this weekend. We're going to be circumnavigating the Trout Run Valley. So it's about 28 miles or so, and so this should be a fun trip. We're going to see a lot of views, a lot of cool scenery, a lot of ups and downs, so it should be pretty fun. We got the boy Hayden. He's back in the videos. So we were at the Wolf Gap recreation area, and we're going to start out on the Mill Mountain Trail and head up to Big Schloss. That'll be the first big viewpoint today. So that's about 2 miles from here, and then our plan is to camp at a campsite somewhere near the summit of Mill Mountain. Since there's storms expected tomorrow, we're not sure if we should stop at Sandstone Spring or just keep going, because the next day if we plan to stay at Sandstone Spring, we're going to do 14 miles the next day. So I think we should probably keep going a bit just to reduce the mileage the next day, so we can get to the campsite before the storms hit. So yeah, we're gonna get started, and it should be a fun trip. So let's do it. So I think we go right to the campsite, get to the trailhead. Oh yeah, I think if we follow that road there, that'll take us there. Oh no. It's gonna be a nice start to the hike, is going over some brush and then going through a puddle. So I didn't think the cicadas would be this far south and west.
Yeah.
I did not think it, because I was up here a couple weeks ago and we saw some cicadas, but they weren't going because it was in the 40s. But now they're going today because it's in probably the low 70s right now. Oh good, the sun's starting to break. That's good. That means we actually might get a view at Big Schloss. It's been foggy all day. So we're going to follow this road till we get to the trailhead of Mill Mountain. Alright, there's the orange blaze. Here's the trail. We got 2 miles to Big Schloss and 5 miles to Mill Mountain. So we are here. Big Schloss is there. We're gonna camp somewhere along in here. Halfmoon Mountain's there. We're gonna go on Halfmoon Trail, Bucktail Cutoff, and then go on this long mountain trail. Second night campsite will be along here somewhere. And then we'll take it over there, go on the forest road, up the Tibbet Knob, and then back to the parking area. So that is the plan. We've received a lot of rain in this area the past couple of days, so water should be plentiful. So don't have to worry about water at all. So I've not been up to Big Schloss since 2017. And that was actually my first video on YouTube, was going up to Big Schloss, believe it or not. So today we're going back to it. Oh gosh, this is literally a river. Oh no.
Right into the fog too.
Yeah.
There you go.
Got some mountain laurel. There we go. Nice.
Very foggy.
I'm really appreciating the sound level of the cicadas, because back home it's like up in the 80s and 90s. I would say right now it's probably in the 70s in decibels. Yeah, this is pretty calm. Probably about halfway up to the top of the ridge of Great North Mountain. So we're doing pretty good. It seems like we reached the top of the ridge. It's definitely flying out.
Yeah, it's definitely no elevation.
What?
It would
Oh.
it would be an overlook.
Is this a view? Is this bringing back old?
Oh. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Oh my gosh. I'm like soaked now. I can't get out.
Need a hand?
Yeah, I'm. Here, you can take the camera because I look. Hey guys, I fell into it.
Mark fell in a hole.
Is this a view? Is this bringing back old?
Alright, hold up.
Oh, thorns. Oh no.
Let me grab your pole from under you.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe not. I think it's...
Oh my god.
I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm fine. It was a slow fall. Oh
Yeah,
God.
yeah, Mark just fell in a hole. Oh,
Literally like a half mile in, I already fell.
right off the rock, right into some bushes.
I don't think I realized that there was a rock, the rocks ended here. But I just completely fell. Or, no, I think I slipped.
Yeah, you definitely slipped because your foot just came out from under you. That was funny though.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I'm fine.
Yeah, you scraped up your elbow a little bit there, but
oh yeah.
you should be okay. Yeah, this would be a view if it wasn't doing this.
Yeah, the fog is down there. It's probably trying to clear. Oh, there's the cicada. Hello, cicada. There's two of them. All right, so we're gonna walk along this ridge, probably for like a mile or so. And then we'll reach the junction of the Big Schloss Trail, and then we'll head up to the top of it.
Silky beef.
Okay, it's time to, oh boy. The cicada just lay on you. Hi cicada. What's up, buddy? Alright, then we made it to the Big Schloss Trail. Now enters familiar territory. Got a quarter mile to Big Schloss. Alright. 4 miles to Mill Mountain. It is a bridge. It actually goes to the other half of the Big Schloss. Oh, the fog is blowing across the bridge. There's the Hayden. Yep, this is effectively the top here. Alright, mates, Big Schloss. This would have been a really good view. Hopefully it'll clear up some. Oh, there's some huckleberries. Wow, they're actually like wow, they're like perfect. They're perfectly ripe. That's awesome. Those are huckleberries. Well, that's a treat. All right, so we're gonna start heading back down toward the Mill Mountain Trail. Obviously not gonna be able to see a view, but maybe on Monday we might come back up here with just day packs and see if we can catch the view. But it has been a foggy day so far, but we're gonna start heading back down toward the Mill Mountain Trail and continue up the ridge toward Mill Mountain, which is up that way. And Hayden just lost a croc. Oh no. These are kind of cool crocs though, not gonna lie. All right, so we're back on the Mill Mountain Trail, heading toward Mill Mountain. Our next points of interest will be the Big Schloss Cutoff Trail intersection, a potential viewpoint to our west, and Sandstone Spring. We were gonna stay at Sandstone Spring, but given what's gonna happen tomorrow, we're not gonna stay there. The campsites there are nice. I stayed there back in 2017. There are lots of places to camp there, but we're gonna keep going. See those rock formations up ahead?
Yeah.
So that's Mill Mountain right there. It sort of joins in with Great North Mountain, and then that's where Sandstone Spring is.
Okay.
Yeah, so those rock formations there is part of the ridge of Mill Mountain. Oh, that was almost slide. Well, we have a first view of the ridge, a nearby ridge. So Little Schloss is right there. That sort of hump right there. That's the next ridge over called Little Schloss Mountain. So that means our next viewpoint should have a view, an actual view. All right, here's the Big Schloss Cutoff Trail. Well, the trail goes down that way. That was the toughest climb I've ever been on. That was the one climb I almost threw up on, was this trail here. And I took a picture of me with my arms up because I made up to this climb. Yeah, there's a campsite back there. Probably could fit a tent site over here as well. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going toward Mill Mountain. Yeah, okay, we're gonna check out this overlook. This might be the first real view of the day. Hey. I don't remember this being a blazed trail last time, or at least having a sign. Well, that's convenient. Maybe a bit sketchy going up this.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, there's a view, yes.
It's just clouds on the other side of the mountain.
It's still trying to clear, but we got a view though. Let's go. Okay, wow. So this mountain in front of us is Long Mountain. We will be hiking on the other side of this mountain tomorrow. Okay, you can see Tibbet Knob here as well. So that mountain right there, that's Tibbet Knob. We'll be hiking that on Monday. So that view is looking west toward West Virginia. So we're actually at this mountain that we're walking on, Great North Mountain, is actually on the border of West Virginia and Virginia. So Virginia is over that way, and West Virginia is over that way. Once we get to the Tuscarora Trail, I think we'll be in West Virginia. Okay, yeah, I think we're at Sandstone Spring because we're starting to see a lot of campsites. Yeah, I think that's it up there. Yeah. All right. Need to fill up on water. Because we're not sure if it's going to be water at the campsite. They said there's a spring, but I don't think it's reliable. All right. I could probably only do a liter and a half at a time. Or I can just use the bottles and pour it in. So we just filtered those 2 bottles. Hayden started paying the last bottle. But this filter is really slow for some reason. That's pretty unusual. I don't know why it's being so slow. Maybe I'm just doing something wrong. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna dump this out because we're done filtering water. That was mainly for the cooking water we're gonna need. But otherwise I'm good on water, so I'm gonna go ahead and dump this out. Alright, so leaving Sandstone Spring. Definitely a reliable water source. We're not sure if the one coming up is, but we're not gonna worry about it right now. All we're gonna worry about is getting to the summit of Mill Mountain. So it should be in about probably less than a mile. My pack is now a lot heavier because I'm carrying 2 more liters of water. Oh, that's a moving rock. Okay, so we're at the top of Mill Mountain. Very exciting, yay. This is the highest point on the entire loop at 3,300 feet. That is a interesting type of fungus or mushroom on that tree. That's a yellow lake. Now we're gonna be on this hunting road because now we're in hunting territory because a lot of Great Earth Mountain is on forest roads, and hunting season is very popular here in the fall. So you'll see a lot of like large campsites. They're usually just for the hunters that stay there. Now we're headed down to the Tuscarora Trail, and then we'll take that trail to the intersection of the Halfmoon Trail, which will be where our campsite is for the night. That's probably about maybe 1.5 to 2 miles. Okay, yeah, so we've gone 6 miles today. Okay. And then I guess we go that way. The Tuscarora Trail goes that way. Alright, so we're gonna go this way on the unblazed trail. Hopefully we won't get lost. I don't think we are going to, but if not, we have maps and GPS. We'll be fine. I think it's also worth noting that the cicadas don't seem to be at high elevations. Because we didn't see it, we didn't really hear many cicadas at Big Schloss, so we didn't hear any at Mill Mountain at all. That's interesting. Oh, now we see blue sky. Hey, blue sky, let's go. Until tomorrow, then it's gonna thunderstorm and rain and stuff.
Well, something tells me I'm glad we didn't go on the Tuscarora Trail.
Oh my goodness.
That was like an ankle trap.
Okay, good thing we did not take that trail. Holy crap. Oh man.
So we dodged the bullet.
We definitely dodged a bullet there. Alright, now we're on Tuscarora Trail heading toward the Halfmoon Trail. Alright, so here's the stream that I was talking about. This might be the spring that it comes from. So if we need to get any water, we would go right here. So we're on this other trail that might lead to an overlook. We just got off the Tuscarora Trail. It was near the junction of the Halfmoon Trail. Let's see where this leads. Because there might be a campsite over here. Which that would be a treat if there was. Oh my god, I think we just secured the bag. There's like, I see a fire ring in the view. We just got a huge dub. So we just passed, so at the junction, there was like probably like a group of 10 people already have their tent set up. So like, oh crap, we're screwed. But then we go down this trail that I said there might be an overlook, and look at this. There's a fire ring here. Yeah, there's spots for tents. Oh my gosh, we got it, boys. Let's go.
This would be the hammock camp.
This would be definitely a good place to set up a hammock. But yes. Okay. Yeah, and the sunset will be right through here. Wow. I think you can see the summit of Halfmoon Mountain to this view as well. Yep. Yeah, you can see Halfmoon Mountain. It's that mountain right there, that peak.
Oh, I got you.
Yep.
You want to go up there today or maybe?
Yeah, we can. So we might, after December 10th, we'll see what town is, and maybe we can potentially go up to Halfmoon Mountain and get those miles out of the way, because we probably want to do the most miles we can today, so we don't have to do as much tomorrow. We just got like the biggest steal of 2021.
You could have probably gone in that site next to them too.
I mean, we're gonna be loud.
This is better.
I don't want to disturb them.
Yeah, this is definitely better.
Yeah. Oh, this ground is so soft.
Yeah, I know.
It's perfect.
Get off my bag, you ant.
All right, so the tents are set up, so we're gonna head on a day hike to Halfmoon Mountain. This will be the number 2 peak of the whole trip. All right, so there's the group of people there. This is the campsite we're considering staying at, but then we realized there was a view further down the trail, on this trail here, and that's where we are. So we came from the boardwalk, and now we're gonna take a left. Yep, we're heading toward the Halfmoon Lookout Trail. Yep. Alright, so we're on the unblazed Halfmoon Trail. Take it probably about almost a mile to get to the Halfmoon Lookout Trail, and we'll take that trail to remain to the top. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, I'm good. I was like trying to catch myself. Oh yeah.
Look at the laurel down there.
Oh yeah, that's pretty. Look at the laurel down there. So this is the Trout Run Valley. We're the first visual. We're gonna be going behind Long Mountain, this mountain here, to the right tomorrow. Going the right side of it. We're not gonna be on the ridge. But this is a pretty nice view. So that mountain right there, straight ahead, that big one, that's Mill Mountain. So we were up there probably like 3 miles ago. 2, 3.
Yeah.
And then see sort of that rock outcropping?
Yeah.
So that's Big Schloss.
Ah.
We were up there earlier today, and then that hump to the right of it, that was like the first initial ascent. And that's where I had my big fall. And then the mountain to the right of that is Tibbet Knob. So, pretty awesome view. Alright, so I am back at the creek or the spring to filter some more water for tonight and tomorrow. Because tomorrow we gotta get out of here. Gotta be quick because of the storms. Alright, this is what I got after a painful 25-30 minutes. It's got about 5 liters, so that should be good for tonight and tomorrow. So I'm gonna head back to camp and start working on dinner. Alright.
Oh, there we go. Now that's it.
Here we go. That's what we like to see.
I'm gonna go hide in the shade over there.
Oh, this is amazing.
Yeah.
This is really good.
Smells good.
Alright, so we just finished dinner and I filtered some more water. I filtered 3 more liters, so we have 5 liters in total, which should be good for tonight and tomorrow. The cicadas have calmed down some, but you can still hear them. They're probably gonna wake up to like 5 in the morning. Nice area, a lot of places to sit. You can sit there, you can sit over there, you can sit over there where Hayden is. And then like, I just like this campsite because like all the trees on the trails, those are all like deciduous, and the trees at the campsite are all pine trees, which are pretty cool. Alright, so these are all the scratches from my fall. It's just to bring it back over. This is not the only one. My other arm is just as bad. Yeah.
What the hell?
Yo, it's foggy, dude.
That's weird.
Yeah. Beware, there are like so many centipedes on your socks. There were like 5 on my tripod. I'm like, good grief. Alright, good morning guys. So we are officially leaving camp. So the view is foggy this morning, so we're not really able to get much of a sunrise, but hopefully maybe tomorrow we'll get one. But we are leaving this campsite. Today we're planning on hiking 10 miles. And I'll show a picture of what we're going to do today. We're going to go down the valley next to Halfmoon Mountain and then cut across on the Bucktail Cutoff Trail on the slopes of Halfmoon Mountain, and then down to Trout Run, and then cross the run, and then go behind Long Mountain for the remainder of the day. It is 6:50 right now, so we're getting a good start. So yeah, it should be an interesting hike today. All right, we're going straight on the Halfmoon Trail. Yeah, it says this is so cool. Oh, wow. All right, so we are now we're continuing on the Halfmoon Trail toward the Bucktail Cutoff or Connector Trail, I forget what it is. So we gotta descend off of Halfmoon Mountain, and then once we see Halfmoon Run, which is really where we filled up on water, that spring that's beginning of Halfmoon Run, we'll reach the Bucktail Connector Trail. And then we'll take that trail all the way to Trout Run Road, where the beginning of the Long Mountain Trail is. So it's gonna be, we're gonna have this descent and then be a bunch of ups and downs. All right, I think we have our first view of the valley today. Looks to be mostly fog covered. I think that mountain up there straight ahead is Halfmoon Mountain. Yeah. So there's the valley. I think like half is under fog right now. And then there's Halfmoon Mountain right up straight ahead. There's a campsite across the run there, and there's another campsite where there are actually people there. I think after that campsite should be the intersection of the Bucktail Connector Trail. Yep, so we're gonna continue on going to go on the Bucktail Trail. Yeah, this way. Yep, we're gonna go on the Bucktail Cutoff Trail. So I think we'll be on this trail for about 2.5 miles. And this basically I think this is also a forest road, probably for hunting purposes. So we'll be on this for a while. This run to our left is Halfmoon Run. It's the same run where I filtered water last night. Yeah, Yesterday was not as humid, but today is very humid. I'm already sweating. We haven't really done much climbing today, but it's hot. Alright, so we're there. We just gotta cross the road there and then go all the way to the campsite, which is somewhere around here. Alright, here's the road. And across the way are yellow blazes. That's the Long Mountain Trail. So we'll be on this trail for the next 6 miles or so until we get to the campsite. Oh, that's interesting. Look, you can see a yellow blaze down there.
Oh, that would have.
That's probably where it used to cross.
That would have stopped.
Oh. All right, now begins the ascent up Cherry Ridge. This will be one of the steeper ascents of the loop. Yeah, there's somewhat of a view. Yeah, so this is Halfmoon Mountain here. Meadow Mountain's probably over there. We probably started today over there somewhere. All right, here's a better view. And the summit of Halfmoon Mountain is right there. Where we camped was somewhere over there. All right, so we just passed the top of Cherry Ridge, probably the highest point on the trail. So now we're beginning the slow descent down to this valley we'll be on for a while. Alright, we're taking a break and we made some lemonade, got some drink mix. But today has been tough, mainly because we haven't really done much uphill on this trip, and the fact that it's super humid. Just that all combined is just making it really hard. But the tough uphill is done for the day. It's just gonna be, I think we're gonna do one more uphill and then like a gradual downhill and then a gradual uphill to the campsite. So. Alright, so we're about 7 miles in today. We probably have about 3 more miles to go. So we should get there around noon. Maybe 12:30 at the latest. We've only seen one person other than the people we saw at the campsites. Just a solo biker. He said he's gonna come back this way, so we might see him later. But this is the loudest the cicadas have been on the trip. There's definitely a lot here. Huh. This is a cool meadow. Looks like we've made it to the campsite, which is a large clearing. Yep, this is it. All right, let's go. Made it. All right, 10 miles done. What time is it right now? 12:06. Okay, we did it in about 6 hours. Not even 6 hours, more like 5.5. All right, update. So there's a thunderstorm that like popped almost right over us, and there was a big flash of lightning. So we're getting set up and getting stuff put away because we don't want anything to get wet. That would not be good. I think once it stops raining, we're gonna probably set up the rain fly in case any more storms come through. It's a pop-up, so it may be here for a while. All right, so it got a little dark here. Who knows how long we're gonna be under this pop-up, because pop-ups tend to hang out for a bit before moving east. So we'll see what happens. I'm in my tent because I don't want to get wet. Yeah, you can probably hear the thunder in the distance. On the good side, we get some rain, so all the hot air is gone, because today was so humid. I mean, good grief. I'm surprised we even got through 10 miles in a day before. I mean,
Chucky got the sauce, bitch.
Alright, so there's like another thunderstorm or just power shower, and now it's pretty much over, but it's still raining a bit. So I got the rain fly set up, and Hayden's cooking his boiling water. We're gonna have beef stroganoff tonight. That'll be well deserved. Pretty excited for that. All the filter water's over there. I got about 5 liters, so that should be enough to last us for a bit. But yeah, that's the update. Oh my goodness, what is that? That's either a wolf star A wolf spider? No, I
That's
don't.
way too big to be a wolf.
No, yeah, it's a little small. Oh my gosh, that is a massive spider. That thing is scary. Good grief. That is the sunset through the clouds. This is pretty beautiful. Yeah, I can see blue sky now. Yeah, it's definitely clearing out. What's up, guys? It's officially the next day. It is once again another cloudy morning, but it's not foggy. So that's a good sign that we'll get good views today. So Hayden is packing up. I'm pretty much packed up at this point. We're gonna have some breakfast and we're gonna get going. We got about 7 miles today, including Tibbet Knob. That'll be the third big peak. And then maybe if we have time and the energy, we'll do Big Schloss. Last time we were at Big Schloss, it was foggy. So we're gonna try and get a clear view of that today. As opposed to the last campsite, there are no centipedes. Oh my gosh, last campsite had so many centipedes. It was infested with centipedes. I think I had 6 on my camera tripod. There was 7 on Hayden's socks. Oh boy. It's crazy. But today there is not a lot. Yeah, I found one in my mess kit even. Like, what? So we're gonna get ready to go, get some breakfast, and get going on the trail. Alright, so we're at campsite number 2. We're gonna take this trail all the way up to the fire road. To be an interesting climb. And then we're gonna go down on the forest road to get the Tibbet Knob Trail, and then we'll do up stretch to the Overlook, and then back down to Wolf Gap. So that's the plan for today. Alright, we're officially leaving the campsite. Very nice campsite, I will say that. Mainly because there's no centipedes. And now it's clear skies, so that's great news. And it probably won't be foggy when we get to Tibbet Knob. So that'll be good. So we're gonna take a right on the Long Mountain Trail and keep going. Yep, here's where I filtered water. This creek here.
I didn't tell it was water for a second. I thought it was just a reflection, and I thought it just went straight down.
Oh,
like,
shoot.
No.
Alright, at the intersection of the Trout Pond Trail. If you want to go to the recreation area, you would take this trail to get there. But we're not going that way. We're going to continue on the Long Mountain Trail. Judge Rye Road, 3 miles. That's probably where the top of the climb is.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool. Alright, now begins the climb. Trails become easier to climb because it's going along the contour lines. So I'm not out of breath as much as I was yesterday. So that's good. It's also good that this climb is first thing in the morning as opposed to later in the day. Alright, I think we made it to the road. Let's go. Tibbet Knob Trail 2 miles. North Mountain Trail 1 mile. Okay. Halfmoon Mountain Trail, Trout Pond Road 4, Trout Run Road 8. Yeah, so we've done the whole Long Mountain Trail. We started there 8 miles ago. Now we're here. Alright, here's the forest road. We're gonna go on this for the next maybe 2 miles. We're gonna descend 300 feet and then go back up 300 feet up to Tibbet Knob. This is like the first time we've had service since the campsite on the first night. So it's been like, what, 12 miles of no service? I mean, I could appreciate that. It's good to get away from the outside world. Gonna continue on this forest road for a bit. All right, now we've reached the Tibbet Knob Trail. We'll be on this trip for the rest of the way back to Wolf Gap. I think Tibbet Knob is about a mile. So we'll start the climb up there. Nice campsite here. I think this is the rockiest trail we've been on this whole trip. Man, have to be really careful. Fortunately, these rocks have dried up, so they're not as slippery. That's good. Yeah, if you go straight, we get to the main overlook.
And Brookie back.
Oh, that's great.
Whoa. This is over here.
Holy crap. Yes, sir. Ooh. Yes. Let's go. Yeah, this is the valley we backpacked around. Yeah, we've been through all of this. Oh, wow. This is beautiful. There's something else up here. Yeah, I guess I can probably show you guys what we did. So we started down there in Wolf Gap, came up this hump, then went to Big Schloss, continued on the ridge up to Mill Mountain, then came down to Halfmoon Mountain, and then went back, spent the night somewhere around there. We went down on the slopes to Halfmoon Mountain, and then we went around on the other side of Long Mountain, and then we came up to this ridge here, and then came along here all the way to here. So can't believe we backpacked around this whole valley. That's pretty crazy. Well, we have 2 rock scrambles to get down.
Yeah, but I don't want to do without.
Yeah. All right, so we're officially leaving Tibbet Knob. Pretty awesome view. Good way to end the trip. So now we're gonna head back down this way. All right, here's the first rock scramble to descend. This will be interesting with a 36-pound pack. That was pretty interesting to get down. Still got one more rock scramble to go down. And that should be pretty easy for the rest of the way back to Wolf Gap. Alright, here's the last one. This is the longest one. Done with that crap. Time to keep going. Okay, this is getting loud. Wow. There's a lot in this tree here. Man. Alright, with that switchback, we have 1 mile left to go till we get to Wolf Gap. There's no way right now. I have to go over that, and that's like the worst possible height to go over. You can't go under or over it easily. Good grief. I can probably go up here. Oh man. Probably stepping in poison ivy while I'm doing this, but who cares? I want to get back to the car. There's Tibbet Knob, right there. Now we're almost to the top of this knob. We should get some views. All right, this is it. This is the Overlook. Cicadas are like all over us. All right, it's looking east. So Big Schloss is right there. The first mountain range is Sandstone Mountain. Beyond it is Shandong National Park. Pretty cool. And there's cicadas everywhere. Good grief. Alright, we're getting close to the parking lot. I'm gonna say my thoughts about this trip because we're gonna probably go to Big Schloss and get the views there, but I'll say this now. But this is one heck of a loop to do. 28 miles. There's a good mixture of views and just scenery around. I would definitely recommend you guys do this. Put this on your hiking bucket list because it was on mine. Just incredible. The only people really saw were at Big Schloss, that first campsite, and we saw a couple of cars on the forest road before Tibbet Knob. We only saw one person on a long mountain trail, and that was just a bicyclist. You can either, we did this counter-clockwise, you can do this clockwise. I mean, you can start from the Trout Run Road. Yeah, there's really a bunch of ways you can do this hike, but this is gonna be a trip to remember for the rest of my life. Just a great 28 miles. Even though it thunderstormed, even though we had foggy views at times, it was still well worth it. I mean, most of this hike has plenty of solitude. You're not gonna find yourself being so crowded. That'll only happen at Big Schloss. I think really the only tough parts of this trip have been coming off Tibbet Knob right now, and probably that slow uphill on the long mountain trail. Yesterday was a tough day for me and probably Hayden because there was a bunch of ups and downs on that day. I think it was like 5 sets of ups and downs, and we did 10 miles that morning. But that final stretch of the campsite was a slow uphill. That just killed me because, like, oh my gosh, you do all these up and downs. You have this slow uphill to the campsite. I'm glad we got to the campsite though, because about an hour later we started having storms. So that was good timing and good call on not spending the night at Sandstone Spring and doing Halfmoon Mountain on the first day, because that reduced mileage significantly on the second day. So that was a good call. And I also hope the footage from this trip answers your question as to why I have like so many videos on Green Earth Mountain on this channel, because it's so beautiful. It's probably my favorite place in Northern Virginia, if not Virginia. Well, I can't really say that because Grayson Highlands is top tier. I would say Great Earth Mountain is probably my top 3 in Virginia for me. What's also even more cool about Great Earth Mountain is that there are so many places to camp. I don't know, I can't even remember how many times I saw a campsite. There's way too many. But that just gives you more flexibility on where you want to camp. We're gonna make our way back to the parking lot. But this has been an incredible past 3 days. All right, we made it to Wolf Gap officially. All right, there's Tibbet Knob sign 1.6. All right. All right, we're heading out to Big Schloss, so we will see you at the top.